then and only then can we exercise that power of choice. As long as this one way is being hidden from us, being concealed from us, we can never make what people would refer to as an intelligent decision. So hence, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, who deceiveth, in other words, caused the whole world to roam, remember? To wander. In other words, to believe something to be true that in actuality is not true. So, Brother Shaul, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty. In other words, I may have been a believer. I may have been a partaker of these things, but now I have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness. Think about that. A person who's being crafty, and it implies in a sense of being mischievous, being sneaky, okay? Like that. See? Nor handling the word of Yah deceitfully. In other words, not taking that word and misusing it. Ministers today, people have lost respect for the priesthood. You know why? Because ministers today are misusing that word, as one pastor said, for that filthy money. Why you think all these prosperity ministers are so popular today? The adversary, see, promising the word in everything that's in it. See, let's move on. He said, nor handling the word of Yah deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth. Hear that? In other words, what's the truth? He said, thy law is truth. Thy commandments is truth. It's his word. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. See, the adversary, again, has to instill doubt so that we don't support, so that we don't build up the word. You see? But by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yah. But if our good news be hidden, it is hidden to them that are lost. What do you mean lost? They don't have that foundation, so they're roaming. See? They're lost. That's what he's saying. It's hidden to them who are still deceived and don't have a place to go. He continues, verse 4, in whom the God of this world, hear that? The God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. When he created Adam and Hawa, let us make man in our image after our likeness. That's what Elohim said. In other words, the intent was that they be like him. But because they transferred what they had dominion over, since they subjected themselves to the adversary by doubting the word, by disobeying the word, now he has gained the control, and he is now considered to be the God of this world. This has become his domain. Had blinded the mind. Think about that. When a person is blind, what does that mean? It's that they can't see. But it says blinded the mind. Starting with the first man and the first woman and spreading through the generations. So the message that we hear in Revelation is something that was meant for all of humanity. Come out of her, my people. Think about that. Let's move on. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. See that? The minds of them which believe not. In other words, those who don't exercise faith, those who don't trust in the Most High, those who don't rely on His Word, who don't support, who don't build up. That's why you're open season for the adversary. Lest, and that word lest, L-E-S-T, whenever you see that in the Bible, what that means, for fear the light of the glorious good news of Mashiach, who is the image of Yah, should shine unto them. You see? Let's move on, because we're going through the story and we're searching out the narrative. We're seeing the situation in the Garden of Eden. Okay? We know about that. So everybody has gained some understanding as to what took place and the significance of what took place with humanity in that garden. Now, chronologically speaking, the next thing we should be examining is the story of Cain and Abel. We're going to take a look at the story of Cain and Abel, but we're going to take a look at that a little later in the lesson. But right now, what we're going to do, turn your attention to Bereshit, Genesis chapter 10. We're going to pick up in verse 8. Now, we're going to pick up here because the old world, and we mentioned Noah, there was a great flood that took place. So the old world was destroyed. There were only 8 people left, and from that point on, we had a new beginning, so to speak. Now, things went okay, but the adversary, who still maintained that domain over humanity, is now about to do something else, and we learn about his works in Genesis 10, chapter 8, which reads, and Cush begat Nimrod, or Nimrud, okay, or Nimrod. It's spelled different ways in the Hebrew. Nimrod or Nimrud are the correct pronunciation. But Cush now. Cush, in other places in the Bible, has been translated as Ethiopia. Why? Because Cush is the progenitor of the Ethiopians. And I want to emphasize that fact simply because of this. A lot of times, especially with the Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, and I love my brothers and sisters, but sometimes they just go too far in, the wrong direction as it pertains to the rest of humanity. As far as being black goes, which the name Cush actually ties into being that, like a dark hue. It says, and Cush begot Nimrod. And I wanted to emphasize that because if I can read it another way, and Ethiopia begot Nimrod. A lot of times when we think about the evils of the world and being black men, and I've heard even Muslims, not the Muslims maybe over in the Middle East, and some of them who even live over here, but more so the fruit of Islam, the Nation of Islam, one of the things that they used to teach. I can't say because I'm not a follower of Islam, so I can't say as far as the updated teachings go, but I have heard Muslims refer to, the white man as being blonde haired, blue eyed devil. No. I've heard them say that they were part dog, part cat, and all this type of stuff. No. They are human beings just like we are. Our color, different. Maybe our upbringing, depending on the area we live in the world, is different. But we're all human beings, period. We all stem from Adam and Hawa, period. Okay, that's the truth of the word, if you accept that. Now, point being, when you think about the evil, a lot of times I like to put the finger and, this is where the evil comes from. Says Ethiopia begot Nimrod. So you're talking about a black man, a man of color. That's the point. Okay? And it's not to even make it a racial issue, but if you want to talk about the truth of the word, let's talk about the truth of the word. Okay? So now Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. Question, why? Think about that. Now Adam and Hawa had dominion over everything. They lost it when they fell to the obedience of the adversary.